Good evening, church family. I hope you had a beautiful day. It was a great Saturday, very clear blue skies, and I just want to give you a reminder of where we're going to be tomorrow in James. Quite a passage last week, and James is not finished with the flow of his context, really a judgment passage. We started in verse 1 last week. Come now, you rich, weep and howl for your miseries which are coming upon you. Your riches have rotted, and your garments have become moth-eaten. Your gold and your silver have rusted, and their rust will be a witness against you and will consume your flesh like fire. It is in the last days that you have stored up your treasure. And remember, what we're talking about are these people who were professing faith in Christ in this church that James is writing to, and they had considerable means. But by evidence of their behavior, they were storing up treasure on earth and not treasure in heaven. They had a love of money, and they were hoarding it up, and they were piling it up uselessly. And then in verse 4, where we're going to look tomorrow in verses 4 to 6, James continues, behold, the pay of the laborers who mowed your fields and which has been withheld by you cries out against you. And the outcry of those who did the harvesting has reached the ears of the Lord of the Sabaoth. And you have lived luxuriously on the earth and led a life of wanton pleasure. You have fatted your hearts in a day of slaughter. What a phrase that is. You have condemned and put to death the righteous man. He does not resist you. So really, this is just it's a continuation in the same context of a judgment upon people. And the application that we make, as I said last week, for us is how serious God is about how we handle the stewardship of the standard of living that he has set us at and how we handle our money. And so we're going to unpack all those verses verse by verse tomorrow. Providence Baptist Church, 11 a.m. I sure hope to see you there. God bless and have a good evening.